Hey guys, welcome back to another All-Star Battle R video. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. The character guides that I've made kind of take a long time for me to learn the character, so I decided I want to do something a little bit fun this week, and I have a friend of mine who's a pretty big Pokemon YouTuber on the channel. He enjoys watching Jojos, and I thought it'd be fun to make a tier list with him. So, it's a little bit different than what I've done before, but if you like this kind of content, please let me know, and if you like my other content, also please let me know. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
JPR.
Well, don't say my name.
Oh shit,
I'm
that's right.
Anonymous.
I forgot. Okay, I'll edit that out. Wait, what did you say? You're not what? You haven't name revealed yet?
Well, people know that my name is John, but my last name isn't just thrown around like that.
That's so funny.
There were so many people at State who were like, "Hey, what's your last name?" And I was like, "That is my last name."
That's funny. I'm gonna it'd be so funny if I left all this in the video, but just cut out the part where I said your last name.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's JPR, and welcome back to not a Pokemon video. It's a Jojo video.
This is my boy
JPR.
He is I would say a casual to intermediate level Jojo's fan. So I thought it would be really funny to invite him to do this video with me, where he rates the characters in All-Star Battle, as well as trying to remember their stand names, because
JPR
watches the sub. So he gets all the subtitled names.
No, I definitely remember at one of the boys' parties, I said Deadly Queen.
Oh, it was Deadly Queen, yeah.
Yeah, and Dylan was like, "What did you say?"
So I figured it'd be a really fun idea to just have him guess canonically where he thinks characters would be. And that's why this video is born.
Question before we officially start off: do I need to have the sub name or the dub name?
No, you give me the name that you recognize the character as, and I'll correct you if it's wrong.
Okay, you'll give it to me either way. You'll be like,
oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
right. Yeah. I'll give you. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be a quiz. Well, it kind of is, but I'm definitely going to tell you if it's right or wrong. All right, so we got 51 characters to go through in this incredibly balanced game. So why don't you go ahead and start us off?
All right, well, that first guy doesn't have a stand. So that's just Jonathan. Part of me wants to think the devs would be like, yeah, first Jojo honors, he's broken. But part of me also thinks that he might just suck for the memes. So I'll guess that he's D tier.
D tier? All right. I'm going to tell you where they actually belong more or less, but I'm going to keep them in the tiers that you give them, and then save that for Twitter or something.
So it'll look like a super cursed tier list.
Oh yeah. It'll be
excellent. Post it, people will be like, "What is this guy talking about?"
Absolutely, yeah. So you're not completely wrong. Jonathan is a very basic character. So characters who don't have stands in this game play more like Street Fighter characters, and they use Hamon the way that in Street Fighter you use EX moves. Are you familiar with that concept?
No, not at all. I only play Super Smash Brothers.
Well, you know how Ryu has two different Shoryukens and Ken has the fire Shoryuken? Yeah, so those are kind of EX moves. So characters with Hamon can use meter to put Hamon in their moves, and they do more damage.
Wait, that sounds kind of sick, honestly.
No, it's cool. And against vampire characters, they do extra damage, but they suck, and so do the vampire characters, so it's not really a big deal.
God, dude, they put brawl mechanics in this game? Are you kidding me?
Dude, this game goes hard. Maybe we should do a Rate the Supers one day, too. All right, next one.
That's the first Zappelli. I think his first name is it William? William Zappelli?
Yes, that's right, William Zappelli.
Okay, I think he also probably sucks. I'm gonna go F tier.
F tier? You're not too far off.
He's the first Jojo character to die, so I would think it'd be a funny meme if he was just bad.
He is pretty bad. He's kind of hard though. I'm not sure. I've not really seen any Zappellis pop off. All right, next.
That is Dio, of course.
Yes.
But is this standless Dio? Okay, there's another Dio on the list.
Yes. Yeah, we're going by parts, so this is part 1 Dio.
Yeah,
known as Dio Brando. The other Dio is all caps Dio.
Why does he do that? Does he just change his name?
We don't really know.
It would just be cool if he was all caps Dio.
So Dio in Italian means God. And there's a lot of Italian references in JoJo's, but I don't think we have
I think
good
literally in the
for
first episode when Jonathan and Dio fight, Dio is like, "Silence, fool! Don't speak my name in vain ever again."
Yeah, he does also say, "I reject my humanity, Jojo." So there is that. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. It is very in character. But anyway, where do you think he goes?
Throw him in B. I think he's going to be better than average in that case.
All right, next character.
That is the infamous Robert E.O. Speedwagon. and he is a definite S tier.
Definitely S tier. He's S tier in the hearts and minds of everyone, but he's definitely a mid tier character. His friends
you guys are clearly not advancing the Speedwagon meta fast enough. In my game, he's S tier.
He fights with thugs, so whenever he supers, I just think, come on guys, let's do a chain attack. Alright, so that's all of part 1.
Okay, so up next is definitely Joseph, young Joseph. And from the vibe I'm getting, the Hamon characters are definitely not broken. But it's Joseph, so he's got to have like some sort of like strange gimmick to him. So I'll also go B tier with him.
You're right. He is not broken, but he has some sauce. Because he's got the, man, what is his clackers called?
I think they're just called the Hamon Clackers.
Oh, Clacker Volley. That move is a broken projectile. He's probably one of the best Hamon users. Alright, next one.
That is Caesar's Apelli. You know, I'll go C tier. Gotta fill it in.
That's C
I just
for
want to
Caesar.
get my baseline for like every tier, you know? C for Caesar, exactly.
He's pretty good. He actually probably belongs up here with this boy.
Lisa, I'm probably gonna put in let's see, either C or D. I'll go C, you know, gotta keep Caesar company.
I think that's fair.
What does she even do? Does she just like kick people?
She feels like this archetype of character called Rekka, which means that you press a button and then you press another button for a follow-up.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I always get these next two mixed up. I don't know who's AC/DC and
just read it. It's right there.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
It's too blurry.
It's in
katakana. I can't read it.
It's in Japanese. It's in katakana.
I thought it was actually gonna have like AC/DC written out.
It does, just in Japanese.
I hate you. All right, well, since he has the longer name, I'm gonna say the first one is AC/DC.
You're right. Yeah, it is.
So, is he the one who has the sandstorm, or is that Wamu?
He's the fire guy. AC/DC's the fire guy.
All right, in that case, I'll go B tier. I'll go B tier.
I've not seen a lot about this character, but people have high hopes for him.
Okay. I do think, you know, the sandstorm is kind of like iconic, so I would put Wamu in A.
Okay, that's also really good because I would say Wamu's generally considered the better of the two because he has some good guard break setups, but most people think both of these characters are pretty good.
And then Cars. Okay, Cars has to have like some like beast mode stuff, so like I'm gonna go S.
This is like almost spot on. So, Cars is a DLC character.
It's like canon to the show, honestly.
Yeah, he's the ultimate life form, the first Shadow the Hedgehog.
He's up there. There were Speedwagons, so yeah.
Yeah, but both best girls. No, so he has like the ultimate life form install, which an install in a fighting game means that you turn into that thing.
He's got DLC privilege, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, most people would agree
so
with
where are the rest of the part 2 characters? Where's von Stroheim?
Okay, I was gonna say everyone wants Stroheim. We don't know where he is.
All right, so
we start with the fun stuff.
Jotaro definitely next one. Star Platinum is the stand, of course.
Yep.
I feel like they would kind of want to keep Jotaro like somewhat honest, but like still be really good. So I'll go A tier.
Yep, that's right. Most people would agree.
Oh, let's go!
So the stand characters, a lot of, like, not all of them, but most of the stand characters are just solid because of the fact that they have bigger hitboxes. But when they summon their stands, like in the show, they also have bigger hurt boxes, which is super cool.
So Kakuin, by that same logic, he's gonna be D tier because everyone deflects the Emerald Splash. What's the stand name?
Oh yeah, you gotta guess
Green,
that.
Hierophant Green.
Yeah, Hierophant Green, you got it. But he is one half of the winning CEO Taku player, so he played.
So he's climbing the ranks. All right.
Yeah, he played two characters, Kakyoin, and then a character we'll talk about later when we get to him. But this person, like Kakyoin main, won CEO Taku.
And then, of course, old Joseph Joestar with Hermit Purple. You know, Dio himself said it. It's the weakest stand. So, as much as it hurts me because I love old Joseph Joestar, he's literally my favorite JoJo character. He's probably F.
F? Oh, you're not wrong.
Oh, no!
But so he's interesting because Hermit Purple's not weak. He can channel his Hamon through it, which is like super good, except just not in this game. But he is a Hamon character, so that's cool.
This next lady, I recognize her, but I don't remember anything about her. She feels like one of those like random part 3 filler characters.
She is. Her name is Mariah, and her stand is Bastet. That's the wall outlet, and her power is magnetism.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
It's that really iconic scene with the meme where like his eyes are popping out.
Yep.
I will. Since I can't remember, I'll go F. Next one's easy. That's whole horse.
The entire horse.
Yeah, the entire horse. Did he have a stand? I thought he just had a gun.
His stand is gun.
For his neutral special, he has a gun.
The gun and the bullet are the Emperor.
That's so lame. That's just like a worse version of Mista's stat. All right, so I'm also gonna put him in F because I feel like Mista would just be better. Is that Vanilla Ice?
Yes, that's right.
I will go. I don't remember. Actually, wait. His stand is kind of broken, isn't it? That's the one that like kills Abdal.
Yeah, he takes out 2 Stardust Crusaders.
That's true. I was gonna put him in D, but honestly, I remember like he makes like the void, right?
Yep, he erases space.
Oh man. I feel like in a game like this that'd actually be kind of broken. I'll go A.
A? It's pretty good. I think most people think he is broken and put him into A or S tier. Because
all right.
A property of space erasing moves is that they are unblockable. And I know you're thinking, what other character does that? And my answer is this guy.
Yes, the Hondo.
So we'll get to him later. So yeah, space erasing powers are unblockable.
Okay.
Pretty good guess.
And of course we have Dio again, all caps. Can't forget that. And he has Warudo. Also, I think he'll be like Karis. I think he'll be broken. I'll put him in S.
Yeah, I think a lot of people consider him like really good, not broken like the other 2 in this tier. But he is good. He has a really good assist and has really long combos, and he can. How
does stopping time work in this game? Is it just like Mithra Foresight? Or...
No, it's exactly what you would think it is.
He literally just stops time?
Yes, he literally stops time. You do the input, and you go through this, like, taunt, and if he finishes it, your opponent is just frozen, and he can't do anything. The downside is that the animation takes forever, so...
What I want to know is, like, does he actually, like, count down the seconds? Is he like, 5 seconds have passed?
No, it's attached to how much meter you have when you do it.
Oh, okay.
It drains your meter slowly over time, and then when your meter runs out, time will resume.
Gotcha.
And of course, I'll have a spoiler warning in this video, but both Jotaros also have that ability. And Jotaro 3 specifically, if you stop time with Dio, he can do it back. It's such a cool interaction. There's so much love put into this game.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So the next one is Pet Shop, right?
Yes.
Kind of weird to put him after Dio. I don't remember a ton about Pet Shop. He's just like an eagle, right?
That is weird that they put him after Dio, actually. Yeah, he's just like a bird, and his power.
Yeah, I'll put him in D, I guess.
Do you remember his stand?
It wasn't just the eagle.
No, his stand. He's an Egyptian god, so it's Horus. And Pet Shop actually got second or third place at CO Otaku.
Wow.
But people don't consider him much better than mid tier, so he's still being explored.
Okay, well, it sounds like I was pretty good for most of the Part 3 characters, guessing their tiers.
Yeah, I think it's going to get funnier the further we go on, though, now that you got to guess their stand names.
Yeah, so Josuke, of course, he has Shining Diamond.
Alright, now give me your real answer.
Yeah, so, Crazy Diamond, yeah. If he has, like, a healing thing, I don't know. Like, if he's, like, healing-centric or, like, fighting-centric... I'll go C.
He does have some funny interactions though. His super, when he does it, he'll heal your opponent to full health and then do damage.
Oh, and like the guy in the hospital who he beat up. Let's see. Okuyasu. He's got the hand. And I think we established that, like, space erasing is like broken, so I'll also put him in A tier next to Vanilla Ice.
That's pretty fair. The worst thing about him is he's kind of telegraphed, which is so, like, good for his character, right? But yeah, he probably feels like he would get worse over time as people learn his mix-ups, but he's like right now considered a pretty good character. Also, it's Graham's main.
Ah, I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. So Koichi, so he's got echoes, but like what part is it? I assume like the final part, or like does it evolve?
He uses all three.
Okay.
He can go back and forth between them.
I'm trying to remember what echoes does. It's been a while.
The first one is like the onomatopoeia. The second one, what is the second one? I don't remember the second one. And,
he had like the gravity thing, right?
Yeah, that's Act 3 freeze.
Okay.
Because he uses it to like stop sheer heart attack from killing them.
I'll go A.
Okay, well you're wrong.
Dang it! Oh no!
He's kind of cheeks, but his assist is also one of the most broken ones in the game because it picks up down characters and allows you to continue comboing them.
All right, the Koichi meta is evolving. I'll be right one day.
All right, next character.
Rohan Kishibe.
Nice, you even got the last name. What's Koichi's last name?
He's got Koichi Hirose.
What about Okuyasu's?
He's got Heaven's Door, right?
Yes.
I feel like I don't know how they would adapt that to a fighting game.
Oh, it's hilarious.
If it's hilarious, then he's probably bad. I'll go D tier.
You're right.
Yeah, let's go.
So how he works, if he hits you with a normal, whether it be light, medium, or heavy, he disables that normal for the opponent. And if he does his like big super, he writes in your opponent's, you cannot attack Rohan Kishibe. So you just can't attack him. It's so funny. All your stuff gets disabled. But yeah, he's bad. You're right.
So part 4 Jotaro, I think he'd probably be more broken than part 3 Jotaro. So I'll go S.
You are right. I don't know if he's
All
S,
right.
but he is better than part 3 Jotaro, and part 3 Jotaro is already pretty good because he has everything that he has plus a broken projectile. Because he has
Starfinger.
Oh, they both have Starfinger, and both Starfingers are unblockable. But he has like he flips a bottle cap. I don't remember the source for that, where he does it, but I think he does it in the rat fights. But he shoots a bottle cap, and it's a really good projectile.
Okay. All right, the next guy, I don't remember anything about him other than the fact that he dies. Like he touches the doorknob and just explodes.
Deadly Queen has already touched that doorknob.
Deadly Queen has touched the door. What is
Shigechi is his name.
Shigechi. Okay, I wasn't gonna get that.
And well, it's Shigekio, but Shigechi is like what his mom calls him. Is what he goes by.
Okay. His stand, like it like gathered stuff. It was like 1,000 little minions or something. Harvest, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go F. I don't remember him for anything other than dying, so yeah, I'll go F.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. Harvest plays like a Pikmin character in this fighting game, and it doesn't work. But if Kita kills him, like if he drains his health bar with his super, he'll scream, Josuke!
Oh no, it's so sad.
Yeah, it is kind of sad. All right, best character.
Okay, so we have 2 different Kiras coming up, it looks like.
Yes.
That is both Kira, okay. So do they both have like heart attack or like the bites the dust or whatever?
So David Bowie Kita does not have bites the dust because he has not unlocked that ability yet.
Okay.
And the other one does, because that's like after he takes the guy's body.
But he does have heart attack.
Yes, that is his super.
I feel like heart attack would be like somewhat useful, but also like it doesn't sound like trapped characters are like all that good. I'll throw him in C.
He is more of a trap character than his counterpart. Sheer heart attack is exactly what you would think, though. It actually does not stop chasing your opponent until it hits. And the counterplay to it is to jump over it and hit Kita, and then if you do that, it'll disable it. But if you don't hit Kita, it's unblockable, and it will chase you until it touches you. He was in top 8 of Otaku, so it's interesting.
Okay. So room to move up.
Yeah.
How would they implement Bites the Dust?
It's exactly how you would think it's implemented.
Do you like just hit him and he's like, nope, goes back in time?
So I don't know if it's a counter, I'm not sure, but you activate it and the timer gets rewinded by 10 seconds. He gains health, and anything that your opponent did as far as like advancing their character progression in a match gets reversed.
All right, that sounds crazy. That sounds like an ultimate trump card. Like you're just getting your ass beat in the quote retweets, and you're like, nope, never mind. All the villains have been broken so far, from what I hear. So I'll put him in S.
S. He's actually probably in the same place as his counterpart, where he could be improved. He was also in top 8. I think he made it further as well. There aren't a lot of characters that would get messed up by his time rewind mechanic, but yeah, he could be better. That's not an awful place for him. I feel like he has a lot to be discovered.
So is this like Giorno with Requiem?
That is a super, yes. It's an
all right.
install.
He's like triple S tier.
You would not be wrong. he is an S tier character.
They just translated all of his strength from the anime into the game.
And when he's in Requiem, he can fly, and he has super armor.
Bro, does he have his theme music in the game?
No, unfortunately, they do not.
Sad.
But
remake the game.
The game. Well, this is a remake. I don't know if you knew that. It's a remake of a game from 2013, and they
remake it again.
They
All right, so Bucciarati. So he's got my favorite stand of all, Zipper Man.
I don't know if you're going to get any of them wrong, because like I feel like we've clowned you as a friend group enough for you to just learn the correct ones. Unfortunately, wait, what's Giorno's stand?
I'm gonna learn all the dub names out of spite now.
what's Giorno's stand? I don't think you told me.
That's a Golden Experience.
Yes, Gold Experience. Golden is just only in Golden Wind. So you got half right, half wrong.
I actually don't remember the dub name for that though. It's just Golden Wind?
Yeah, it's Golden Wind.
Okay.
But anyway, moving on to Bruno.
Yeah, Bucciarati, Zipperman / Sticky Fingers, maybe also like kind of like space manipulation, or like maybe like planting hitboxes like around the stage, like where his fists can come out or something. I don't know, he sounds like technical, but maybe it might not work. I'll go like B tier.
That's a fair assessment. B for Bruno Bucciarati.
B for Bruno.
So that's pretty honest. And I don't know if you know the musical reference behind Sticky Fingers, but the reason he's attached to zippers is because the Rolling Stone albums he's named after is just like a guy with his zipper open on the cover.
That I actually knew because I was watching Jojo and my mom walked in and she heard like Sticky Fingers and the zipper sound and she was like, oh, I know what that means actually, which is really kind of funny.
That is one of the most funny things I love telling people about Jojos is just hearing Stan cries. You hear Sticky Finger!
Sticky Fingers!
In like the most disgusting zipper sound you've ever heard in your life. It's like someone took a zipper on their school backpack up to a microphone and just opened and closed it every single time.
It's a 4K zipper sound, bro.
It is awful. It's ASMR zipper.
Alright, so Mista, I'll put him C because again, guns are useless, but he has to be better than Whole Horse.
What about his stand?
So next is
No, what about his stand?
Sex Pistols.
Oh, dude, this is in English. You can't be saying that.
Oh shit. I mean, six bullets.
There we go. All right, let's go on to the next one.
Let's see. Narancia. His little airplane. Little bomber.
Little bomber.
I don't remember what his plane does. I feel like in the context of the game, it wouldn't be that good. I'll put him in F.
Oh, that's off. Everyone thinks he's broken. Like top 5 in the game, broken. But anyway, the real name, do you know it?
No, I actually don't remember the real name.
It's Aerosmith.
Wait, that's way cooler, actually.
Yeah, and like, you know how that song, this dude looks like a lady, and he's kind of feminine looking?
Oh, yeah.
Is it Aerosmith? That might be AC/DC. I'm pretty sure it's Aerosmith, though. Dude
I think
looks
so.
like a lady. Well, I get copyright struck for that.
You might.
It was so close to the real one, right?
Where did they get Lil Bomber from?
I mean, somebody, like, for part 4, they opened up the thesaurus, and for part 5, they, like, read the descriptions off the character wiki.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think part 5 has, like, the worst localized stats.
Yeah, like they're like, okay, Zipperman, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 bullets.
So next is, is that Fugo?
Yes,
Is that his
Panna Cotta
name?
Fugo.
Fugo, and he has Purple Haze, right?
Oh my god, you got it. Dang, look at you.
Yeah, I remember him being in like 2 episodes, and then it was like he's too broken, he has to leave.
Not actually what happened, by the way, but continue.
I feel like the stand might also be broken in the game, because you would just like do like constant damage to people, I would assume. I swear I'm not trying to make them all even, by the way, but I'm just gonna put him in A.
I don't really know where people have him. I think he's probably middle of the pack, so this isn't awful.
Who's the turnip guy? I forget.
That's exactly what my girlfriend said. She called him the turnip guy. Sometimes she calls him the radish guy.
I just remember them being on the train. That's all I remember.
You remember either?
He had a fishing rod. I remember that, but that wasn't his stand, though, right?
It was for the turnip guy.
Oh,
so you don't know their names?
I don't remember these guys.
Dude, my last video was these 2 guys. Did you even watch my video?
I watched the video, but I don't remember the guy's name.
Prosciutto and Pesci.
Is this like Piscotti or something?
Pesci. Prosciutto and Pesci. The 2 of them. I don't know if you told, but they're like all named after foods. Like Narancha is an orange, and Bucciarati's like a gelatin. So if I just throw out like a stereotypical like Italian name, I'll probably be on the right track. Yeah, and I'm just gonna go ahead and clarify for everyone watching. He can only get away with that because he's Italian. So fishing rod, I don't remember what it's called. Fisherman. Fisherman? No way. That's the dub one. The actual one is Beach Boy. Is it actually Fisherman? No. The dub is Fisherman, but like in the sub, he goes, Beachy Boy! There's actually no way they had Zipperman and Fisherman in the same part. They did, yes. It's 100% true. Oh, no. The other guy, I don't remember at all. What? I don't remember. All I remember was when we watched it like on the big screen and like that Camp Offender theater. And then, like, the janitor walked in. It was really awkward. This is the Grateful Dead. Oh, he has Grateful Dead? Yeah, he's Grateful Dead, and his English one is the Thankful Death. And he's in my video, which you didn't watch. Sorry. Let's see. I assume since you were playing as them, they gotta be, like, somewhat decent. I'll go B tier. Oof. They are, like, probably top 4. Wow, okay. They're broken. But I was playing them before I knew that because I love them. They're like my 3rd favorite character from part 5. Okay. They're top 5. They're top 5 for sure. This is Bakugo. Yes. What's his name? Giacchino or something like that? It's the Italian word for ice, man. Come on. No way. I forget. Just what is it? Phone a friend? Call your grandma. Call your mom. my Irish grandma. She's not Italian at all. I don't know why I didn't just immediately say grandpa. I don't know why. Man, it's Ghiaccio. Ghiaccio what? It's in my other video, which clearly you haven't watched. You saw. No, I watched the video. I just don't remember the name. It was long. No, it's not. It's 6 letters. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it might be a little bit longer than 6 letters, but yeah, it's Ghiaccio. On God, it's 8. Ghiaccio. It actually might be 8. Ghiaccio. So he's got the ice stuff. Bakugo's voice actor is a massive buff to this character, by the way. I'll throw him in. I'll throw him in A. A. That's pretty honest. Some people would argue he's S tier, but I think he's A. I do think Prosciutto, Pesci are S, and Ghiaccio's like my main, and Prosciutto's like my secondary. Do you remember his stand? Man, I really don't. It's the Beatles' White Album. Stands at all. It's the Beatles' White Album. That does not narrow it down. I don't know. No, that's what it's called. The album is called White Album, and it's by the Beatles. I actually know like so little about music. I'm not surprised. Next time Araki does a part and he names everything after NASCAR drivers, then I'll hit you up. Oh yeah. When he calls out like Jeff Gordon or something like that. So up next is Diavolo, who has King Crimson or Emperor Crimson in the dub. Fun fact, by the way, his voice actor in the dub follows me on Twitter for seemingly no reason. Wait, are you serious? Yeah, dude, he just followed me. There's no way. Do you know who that guy is? Yeah, Kellen Golf. Dude, isn't he the voice actor for Freddy Fazbear? Yeah, he is. Dude, what the? He follows you on Twitter?
I don't know why. He followed me out of nowhere, and I DM'd him just to be like, "Hey, man, big fan of your work," and he never DM'd me back.
I can't believe we've been talking about this in my Discord for like a week. That he's like Freddy Fazbear, dude. That is insane.
He's also like Overhaul in My Hero.
Yeah, he is, and he's also like my favorite character in My Hero.
Yeah, he's an awesome voice actor.
That's
he's actually
crazy.
Really
Wait, that's raw.
Yeah, I don't know why he follows me, but I was just like, okay, cool.
All right, where are you gonna put your boy?
If he's skipping time, I'll keep all the villains in S. Gotta keep him in S.
Yeah, he's probably like S tier. He does monkey damage. Like it's insane.
Yeah, but when he dies hard.
Yeah, he does. When he does.
Let's see.
All right, that's all of part 5.
Yeah, all of part 5. That was definitely gonna be the roughest patch for me because I just don't remember the stand names at all.
These are probably fresh on your mind.
Yeah. So let's see. Jolene has Stone Ocean.
Oh my god, you did not just say that unironically.
I've only been watching dub. I don't know.
Oh no, it's stone free because she'll free herself from this ocean of stone.
Wow, that's so corny. That's so corny. The vibe that I've been getting is that like these like weird characters, these characters that have like weird gimmicks and stuff, don't seem like they're all that great. So I'm gonna say C.
She has a nasty assist though, and I forgot to mention that about Diavolo. His assist is unblockable. So these two characters have some pretty good assists.
Okay, so next is Hermes, and she is the sticker, right? The sticker that duplicates stuff?
Yeah, I'm also not sure if her name is Hermes or Hermes, so I'll give you that one because I'm not positive.
They don't even like say the H in the dub. They just call her like Hermes or something like that. I don't remember what her stand is called. I'll put her in F.
F? Fair. F for fair. Her stand is Kiss. Like, you know, like the Kiss.
Yeah, of course.
I think in English it's smack though, because when she puts the stickers on things and takes them off, they smack together. So it's called smack.
It sounds vaguely familiar. I just say that like anytime that she's on screen, I'm like a resident sleeper.
Yeah, the introductory arcs and like the escape to prison arc are pretty good. Just the middle stuff is very slice of lifey, and you don't even have the benefit of being in a charming town like Morio. You're just in a prison in Florida, which is like a fate worse than death.
That is exactly what it feels like, actually.
All right, next one.
So let's see. Foo Fighters FF. Yeah, I'll go F. I'll go F for FF.
That's really good. We should do F for Foo Fighters. But no, she's broken.
No, she's broken? What?
The only gun god character in the game.
Isn't that also her stand? Is her stand just her name?
No, her stand is the... Actually, I'm not sure. What is her stand? Because
it's just like
she's plankton.
She
I thought her stand was just like giving the plankton sentience.
Yeah, I think that literally is it. The planktons are sentient.
Wow, I actually never noticed this about her character, and now it makes me uncomfortable. Let's move on to the next one.
Okay, so that is... I just watched this part like a week.
I think in the game his name is Anesthesia, but his name is Anasui.
As for the stand, no clue. Don't even remember what it does.
Diver down. It like stores kinetic energy and also allows them to
that's what it does? I thought you just punched through people.
Kind of.
Potentially useful. I'll go A tier.
Yeah, this is probably the best part 6 character. Maybe. Not because the next one is like, you know, competition. I'm thinking, I would never tell you that ahead of time.
All right, well then I'll go ahead and throw Poochie in B.
Poochie and B. These two characters are probably the best part 6 characters. I think people would say Poochie is better.
So let's see. He's got Pale Snake. White Snake.
Okay, you got it. You fixed it real quick.
Well, I actually know the musical reference on that one, so that one like wasn't too hard to figure
nice.
out.
Why don't you tell us what it is?
No clue.
Wait, I thought you said you knew the musical reference.
I just know it's a song. I don't know like who it does the song or anything.
I actually don't either. So if anyone was expecting me to do it, I was really hoping that he would.
Let's see. What does he even do though? He just makes the discs.
I mean, that's enough. What else do you want?
What, does he like fling the discs in the game? Is that what he does?
Oh, you mean it like mechanically?
Yeah, I'm trying to think like how he would work in a fighting game.
So he does have the disc as a projectile. Mostly the disc thing on his super is like kind of cinematic, but he just has good normals. All right, so now let's.
I'm gonna be so out of the loop here with the parts 7 and 8. Okay, I do know that Johnny has Tusk and a wheelchair. As for anything I know about Johnny, no clue. So I'll throw him in C.
A little bit too good for him. He's pretty bad.
Oh no, the wheelchair threw him in.
Yeah, I mean, so the part 7 characters, some of them fight on horseback, and when he's not on horseback, he's actually just unusable because he can't dodge, he can't jump. That's not funny.
He's just crippled. This is so sad.
All right, next one.
This is Gyro, right?
Yes.
Gyro Zapelli. Does he have like he probably has like the spin move?
Yep.
I don't know his stand at all. I don't know what his stand is.
The golden ratio, something you should be very familiar with on Twitter. Getting the golden ratio.
It kind of makes sense though, because like it's related to like the spin thing. So
yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Since he has like 2 different things, I'll say A tier.
Unfortunately, he's also booty cheeks because he has a horse.
No.
The horse characters are just bad. And also design-wise, I just like him, but man, does he feel bad. Like, he just does not feel good.
So the next one, I'm not going to get baited by the hat because I know that he's Diego Brando.
Oh, look at you.
I don't know anything about him. I'll put him in A.
Sorry.
What the hell?
You said A?
Yeah, I'll put him in A. Does he literally summon dinosaurs?
So he has them as traps, but his main thing, and I don't want to get too into it so I don't spoil it for you, but he can turn into a dinosaur. But he also sucks.
Oh no! So I guess all the part 7 characters are just bad.
Yeah, but he's a scrub killer though, for sure.
And this last one is that's Funny Valentine, right?
Yeah. The president of the United States of America.
Yeah, 22nd president of the United States.
Wait, why do you know he's the 22nd president? What?
Is he actually?
What? He's the 23rd.
Oh,
you got so close. Why did you know? That didn't make any sense. It's in the 1880s. Abraham Lincoln was our 16th president. How'd you get so close?
Knowing what I know about the part 7 characters, and I feel like he would just also suck, so I'll go F.
Yeah, you're right. I would have liked if you did D for Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, but I guess we can do F for Filthy Acts Done at a reasonable price. You'll get that in a few years. Hopefully before I'm dead.
I hope so too. We'll be in the retirement home being like, hey, did you see that new episode of Steel Ball Run? No, we'll just be retired when Steel Ball Run comes out. We'll be in the retirement home when JoJolion is airing.
Oh, I'll be in the ground when JoJolion airs.
We'll literally be dead before it's over.
All right, so let's move on to the JoJolion character, the only one that we have actually.
Yeah, I will go with. Wait, is that literally the only one? Who's the last guy?
We'll get to that.
Okay. That is the new Josuke.
Yes, Josuke 8 or Gappy, what people like to call him.
Okay. I don't know anything about his stand other than it's called Soft and Wet.
If it makes you feel better, it's funny that you said I don't know what's going on with this guy because I don't even think this guy knows what's going on with himself.
Well, going off of that, not knowing his stand power at all, I would just put him in D.
It's fair. He's kind of cheeks. Won't disagree.
Okay. Good to know.
All right, the last guy, he's from a manga comic series that Araki did before JoJo's, and it's called Bao. What do you think he goes?
Let's see. He's special, so we'll go S.
A lot of people think he's really good. Not that good. He has a lot of mix-ups, a lot of left-rights. But all right, this is a good tier list. I'll be posting this on Twitter. You could probably post this. I mean, if you wanted to. Post this like tier list on your community page and be like, find out how we rank these characters.
Yeah, I might just like post it like unironically, be
this is my Jojo ASBR tier list. Please do not comment on my placings because I will not take into account.
Not accepting criticism at this time.
Yeah, not accepting criticism until you prove me wrong.
Yeah, and Speedwagon is ordered within tier, so Speedwagon is number 1.
Yeah, it's the best girl for sure. I agree. Yeah, it was a really.
I have to say, I think I did a lot better than I expected myself to do up until about part 5 or 6, and that's where I just kind of lose everything.
All right, you have anything else you wanna tell the fans before we log off?
Yeah, so if you guys are watching this video on his channel, I need you to not like, unsubscribe, dislike the video, and don't comment. Actually, do comment on how bad the video was.
No, but for real, everyone, like, go watch his videos.
JPR.
Like a ton of subs. He makes a lot of great Pokemon content.
Let me show you my proficiency with Jojo here.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's a repetitive crossover, because if you're like a JPRPokeTrainer98 fan, you may recognize my voice from his 100K subscriber special, because I read off the questions.
Oh, that's right. I actually forgot you were.
Isn't that that's a sick reference? Sick JPR trainer lore.
This is like at the bottom of like the JPR
the iceberg. Yeah, no, you make the JPRPokeTrainer98 iceberg, and at the bottom is just like Shamped, the Jojos ASBR content creator. And then like next to it would be Graham, Tony. the shot glass. The shot glass. God, what a good video. Alright, yeah, again, everyone, thanks for watching. I'll let video.
Alright, good night, everybody. Good night.